So our next section covers the global and local reporting landscape and how you might seek to understand this. So we've already established that climate change is a really important issue for business. And what we also see is that this is feeding through into big changes in policy and regulation. Within the disclosure space, some particular initiatives to be aware of is the collaboration that's ongoing between the different sustainability reporting organisations, including CDP, CDSB, GRI, and the Value Reporting Foundation, which comprises SASB and IIRC. And all of these organisations that provide reporting frameworks and standards have been working together to harmonise the reporting landscape globally. So you'll see some of the outputs that have been produced by this group on the screen, which have aimed to show how these organisations' tools and resources and standards can be used together to provide consistent and reliable ESG information to a range of stakeholders. In December 2020, a particular paper was released on this, on reporting on enterprise value, which particularly focused on those standards that support organisations in reporting on their enterprise value to investors within their financial reports, which gets towards exactly the issues that TCFD is looking to address. And since then, further work has followed on international standardisation through the IFRS Foundation, who provide global accounting standards. This group has set up a task force referred to as the International Sustainability Standards Board, which seeks to build out sustainability standards that will focus on investors and really seek to provide a consistent and global approach to reporting. So the work of the ISSB will focus on investor information particularly. It will start by focusing on climate, and it will also build on those existing frameworks and standards that we mentioned. So it will really help to bring together the work of these different initiatives, and particularly to support TCFD aligned reporting. And alongside this, we're also seeing many jurisdictions increasingly bringing forward legislation to mandate TCFD and climate risk disclosure at a national level. So some countries that have mentioned activities to do so or already in the process include the UK, the European Union, New Zealand, and Japan. And I think what this really shows is that there's a growing move towards more mandatory reporting requirements. So it's really important for businesses to be taking action now to understand the TCFD and address it within their disclosures so that they can be prepared for the growth in mandatory reporting that will be seen globally. So to keep up to date with these requirements, there are various tools that you can use. One is referred to as the Reporting Exchange, which is a repository of disclosure requirements globally. So this is a very valuable tool which will allow you to look at your different jurisdictions that you may operate within and to understand the specific disclosure requirements that may apply to your organisation within those contexts. Furthermore, the UN PRI also produced a database on wider regulation and policies relating to sustainable finance, which can be a very valuable tool as well to help you to stay abreast of regional developments regarding climate change and ESG more broadly. Another important tool that you can use is your local stock exchange. They can be an excellent source of knowledge regarding these types of requirements and can be a great organisation to reach out to understand more and to keep in touch with what's happening within your region.